peaceful day in the forest. The rock stands sentinel. The plants act as guard against the harshest of the forest extremes, as well as providing setting and topiary. Trees, dirt, tranquil, all is well. Until it's not.
The other pens sit in cases. They're used and they're happy, but I'm never used. I sit under some papers, hidden, forgotten. It's not like my owner would ever use me if she did know I existed. I've watched the other pens create masterpieces. I just wish I could do that. But the other pens are thicker, prettier, and higher quality. I'm just an invisible no one. They tease me for being ugly, cheap, and small. But I get it. My lines are thin and a very ugly color. Who would ever want to use me? I've given up hope. I know that nobody likes me. When I was younger, I wondered why the other pens were so mean, but now I know that I've hardly ever been used, and I will probably hardly ever be used again. Well, if I stay here. I wish I could go to a place where I'm appreciated despite my ugliness. You know what? I just wish I could leave this hell. I wish to be anywhere but here. I wish to go.
Why, hello there. Klaus, you said it was? Quite charmed to meet you. My name's Yakov. Oh, Klaus, forgive these mirthful tears. How long has it been since I've seen another worm? And that the worm I should meet should be as fair and lovely as yourself, well, that's just icing on the cake. But alas, my nimble and organless friend, how confused you must be. Allow me to explain. Many a year ago, surely before you were born, you charming little buffoon, I was a worm, just as yourself, writhing about without a care in the world. But I grew ambitious. Oh, curse my ambition! I desired eternal life, and Klaus, you simple-headed Nimrod, I got a taste of it. The god of rain and spirit put my essence into this prison, this horrid wiggly thing. But in my suffering I have been good and always pious, and now I have littered upon the ground of the countryside. I'm free, Klaus, you foul-smelling idiot. In many thousands years' time I shall decompose and rejoin the earth as I always knew I should. Oh, Klaus, I'm so glad I could kiss you.
I love my life. I love the desk where I live, and I love all the other things living on the desk with me. I hate change. I don't want it, and I don't need it, since I'm perfectly happy and content with my life now. You might think my life is boring and simple, but there are actually a lot of fun things to do around here, like flipping the Christmas tree sequins and playing with miniature Baymax. Like I said, I'm happy with my life, and I don't need change.
Sigh.
What's the matter?
I just really miss being in the city, on the tracks.
Yeah, I miss driving you around town.
Hey, remember that time when we accidentally went past Grand Central and almost derailed?
Oh yeah, that was pretty scary, but now that I think about it, it wasn't actually that big a deal. Remember that time when we thought we were going across the river to Brooklyn, but we really just went to a dead end and we had to turn around and go back?
Oh my god, yes, I do remember. Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, how long has it been? 20 years? 30 years? It's hard to keep track of time when you're dead.
Oh yeah, maybe like 15 years?
Whoa.
I know, it hasn't been as long as you thought, but it's still a long time.
No, not that. Look at the city.
Is that?
Yeah, I think it's a new building.
Wow, it looks so tall.
Yeah, these buildings just keep showing up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know, right? It's almost scary.
Hey, do you remember that time when we attached the wrong cars and had to do the entire route twice?
Oh yeah. It's kind of like that time when we did the route twice, so you could get a raise.
Sort of, but that time we meant to do it twice.
Yeah.
So you said 15 years since the crash, right?
Yeah.
Hey, at least we didn't waste our lives sitting at desks or anything. We went out in a blaze of glory. Still sucks, though.
Agreed. It's good to talk to you again, though.
Yeah, you too.
So, I heard about your recent event that brought you here for my services today.
Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
Oh, don't say that. I'm here to help you. What exactly occurred, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it all started when I was all alone on my dreary desk when suddenly I've cried for the past few days, but it's felt like 1,000 years. I have never truly seen, for I have no eyes, but I am blessed with the power to observe. I am blessed with the power to know what looks grace the face of those who truly see me. But is this a blessing or a curse? For what is it I see? I see the disgust like a cloud pass over them, and the struggle to keep it from being shown, the pain I have to feel. And do you know why? Do you know why I am so ugly? Because I'm dead. Yes, it's true, people always ask this, but no, I do not remember who I was before, only that I was killed by someone named Carly the Hitman. But I've never been able to communicate with anything. Once I thought perhaps this glass would talk to me. Oh, how I wish she had, even though I wouldn't have been able to respond. I would have cried silent, invisible tears that no one would ever know about, but you sitting there in your little office have made it through to me. Made it seem like I was truly loved, but I will never be loved. I thought I loved that pretty little glass once, but no more. She found love in the straw that's always hanging around. No, I no longer felt the flame in my chest.
Thank you for sharing your traumatic story. It takes a lot to bring up the situation.
Thank you. I feel so much better. I don't know what I'd do without you. Today you've made me feel beautiful, something I've never felt before, except that one time. But other than that...
School, I must confess something. I have been holding back these forbidden feelings considering that you are my patient. I am deeply in love with you. I cannot live without seeing the intricate textures of your bones, your insecurities of feeling ugly and unattractive or valid. However, I feel as though you're the most attractive school I've ever seen. I did fall in love with another school in the past, but was rejected. I realized, though, that the reason I liked this school was because they reminded me of you. This entire time, I have been falling in love with every word you say, every feeling you explain, and every glance you take. I never realized this because I'm always so caught up in helping others sort their emotions and thoughts, and I never have time to talk to someone else for help, but I feel as though you understand me completely. Almost like you're actually my therapist.
Oh, Basil Mint, you beautiful, beautiful, amazing chapstick. I am all flattered. But do you truly mean this? You want an unflattering bore like I?
I truly mean every word. I feel as though I would take a bullet for you, even though you're already dead.
Such kind words I have never heard before. I too feel this way. But you are my therapist. This is so highly unorthodox. Oh, my dear, I would be the most unorthodox skull in the world if it meant I could be with you. Now come with me. We shall elope. And on our honeymoon, we should go to the most beautiful spot I can get to. Le Trapiade. Will you run away with me, beautiful?
Oh yes, how can I say no? This is a dream come true.
A sudden roar, the ground heaves, the world turns on its axis. Violent, cataclysmic shaking, dirt and weeds fly, the trees shake, the lake churns. And then, stillness. The calm after the storm. The forest is still far from quiet. Birds sing, trees sway, a breeze ruffles through the air. But the rock no longer stands sentinel. It knows not what to do, what to say, where to go. The steady splash of water in the lake and the chirp of birds has been replaced by a foul-smelling silence. Plastic particles and bits of moldy food have replaced the abundant green of the forest. The rock stays still, hunkers down, tries to find consistency in the confusing, whirling mess that has replaced the place it knew so well. The rumbling, churning, tumultuous rioting of the ground has stopped and deposited me. Where? The sights and sounds, smells and sensations of this place are strange and foreign. There's something poking me. What? A plastic coffee stirrer. I don't know how I know what that is. I don't know how I know that this place is a dump. A place where humans go to discard what they can no longer use. Where they put their things in a fly-ridden heap and wait thousands of years for them to simply go away. I will never go away. I can't. I will simply sit and be chipped away at by buffeting winds and heavy rains and rats searching for their next meal, and the next, and the next, and the next. It's hot here. Maybe I'll ask someone else where I am. From my vantage point, I can see such an interesting assortment of discarded items. A model train, a skull, 2 skulls, a chapstick container, empty and useless, a fluorescent worm, a small rubber band, and an old dried-out felt-tip pen. Looking back, perhaps I am not as alone as I think.
Klaus, where are you? Klaus? Oh God, okay, there you are. Don't worry, we're all gonna be okay, Klaus. Wait, won't start up again. I can promise you that much. Okay. I'm sorry, Klaus. Klaus, you beautiful buffoon, where are you? Klaus, there you are. Klaus, answer me. Klaus, can you hear me? No, Klaus, please listen to me. Please answer me. You're gonna be fine, Klaus. You're gonna be fine. Klaus, if we don't make it, no, we're going to make it, but if we don't make it, Klaus, I love you, Klaus, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Klaus, please answer me, please. Just say something to me. Please tell me you're not gonna die. Just tell me you're not gonna die. Klaus, please, Klaus, answer me, please, Klaus.
It's so nice to be reunited with you. I felt alone on this dump for so many years.
Yeah, it's a miracle we found each other.
Yeah, it really is. There are so many things here.
I'm just glad we're back together.
Same. Let's hope we don't get separated again.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, the ground is shaking.
What is this?
What's happening?
We're being separated.
What?
Train, no!
I'm so alone.
I'm not with my friend.
I'm wondering now
If this is the end. But I'm a skull, so I can't walk.
finding him was just luck. Now I sit here and I wonder what happened. Is it the only one I have? I can't lose him. No. Come back.
have legs, but if I did, they would start to quake. I'm a skull. I don't have a brain, but if I did, it would go insane. I'm a skull. I'm just trying to find my best friend. My friend's betraying. Please let me find him. I'm trying to remind him of all our times and fineness. Please, I'm trying to survive, but it's hard when he's all that's on my mind, and I don't think that in this death I have much more to give. But the one thing I want is for him to live. 'Cause besides that, I don't have anything else left to lose. My soul can finally reach the heavens. I'll fly up like Woo. God, why did it have to be me? We were so happy, we were so happy. And anything to make it right. Why, oh why?
Baxter, what are you doing? Hun, oh, stop chewing on that. Oh. I shouldn't have wished to be in a different place. Ugh!
Wait, who else is here?
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I
I'm Rubber Band. Who are you?
I'm Pen.
How did you end up in here?
My owner accidentally threw me in the trash. It's a long story.
That sucks. I'm here because the dog knocked me in the trash.
Oh.
How are we ever gonna get back home?
If I went back home, the others would just bully me more.
You could come home with me. My friends are really nice.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Look, the back doors are opening.
Where are we?
I think we're at the dump.
Excuse me, Worm. Do you have any idea where we are?
Who said that? What wicked spirit would taunt me? Oh, 'tis but a rock. Hello, rock. I am called Yakov. But where, you clumsy rapscallion, did you chance to learn a wormish?
Well, if you live in a forest for thousands of years, you tend to pick up a thing or two.
Ah, you are from a forest? You were not, perchance, recently displaced by an earthquake, were you?
Why, yes, I was. Were you displaced as well?
Oh, you lollygagging dolt. I cannot tell a lie. You see, many a year ago I was involved in unnatural magic, and for it I was punished, first by the god of rain and spirit, who trapped my soul into this elasticy cage. But I was fatefully littered back into the forest, and now it seems I have been punished yet again by the god of earth and flesh, who has shaken me and removed me from her bosom once more. But, oh, I never thought my evil ways would hurt others. Curse my ambition! Damned be the day that I renounced my mortality. Damn me and those that I have harmed.
What do you mean you renounced your mortality? Were you once mortal and living amongst other mortals that you called your friends?
Alas, you smooth-talking devil, you see right through me. I am now a mortal in this plastic vessel. How foolish I have been to risk it all for immortality. But this life, if it can be described as such, creates only pain. I have lost all those around me, and then I was left in the forest, and I met a worm just as I had been, but what a lovely worm he was. And he was so good to me. He was never scared of me. He always understood me, or at least tried to. His name was Klaus. How sweet a name that is, a taste of wild berry and quince in my mouth. But because of me, because of my ambition, he perished in the quake, crushed by a branch. So you see, you yellow-bellied cockroach, do not speak to me and keep your distance. I can do nothing but hurt those around me.
Oh, you stupid worm, you don't understand. My story is the same as yours. I was born millions and millions of years ago when this earth was first created by the very same gods who cursed you. I have lived in thousands of forests for billions of years, and I have met countless mortals. I have even fallen in love, not unlike yourself. But you and I both know that it is fruitless to fall for a mortal, because their life is over in the blink of an eye. Even my fellow rocks are beneath me. Without the knowledge and intelligence that I have from the beginning of time, they are doomed to forever sit in silence and ignorance. So you see, we are not so different, you and I. In fact, without another educated rock to tell me, I cannot even remember my own name, even though it has been written on me since the beginning of time in the old language of the gods.
But my friend, I speak the old language. I had to learn it to do magic, that I might gain my immortality. Where is it written? I may be able to decipher it yet.
Oh, Jakob, how I long to hear my name again after all this time. Quickly, it is at the top of my head.
Yes, I can see it now. If you might give me a moment, the marks have faded so. Yes, it says... Antonio.
Antonio. Oh, thank you, Jakob. Thank you for reminding me of who I am. I have gone so many millennia without a name that I have forgotten how good it feels to have one. I will never forget it again.
So then, Antonio, do you not hate me? Are you not scared of me?
No, of course I don't hate you. You're the first being I have been able to talk to since I was separated from my family all those years ago.
Oh, Antonio, this joy I feel, it is, I cannot even describe it. But it is joy mingled with grief for my dear beloved Klaus. There will be times in the coming years when I shall cry out his name or sob for him deep into the night. But I believe that you will keep me steady through the chaos, because you, Antonio, you are my rock.
I am so nervous. What if I trip?
Do you even have that ability? Never mind. I'm sure you'll do great.
Okay, if you say so. You should leave before you see me in my wedding dress.
Of course. I will see you soon.
Dearly beloved, we are here to celebrate the marriage of these wonderful items. They have prepared vows, so please turn your attention to them as they so recite them.
My love, we are here not because we are meant to be, but because we fought to get here. And I promise I will always fight for you. I will be faithful and loving. I will be unorthodox. I will love you in sickness and in health. Until death do us part. Scratch that. It will take more than death to keep us apart.
School, I want to marry you because I want to continue to know everything about you as a therapist or now. I vowed to hold your head in my hands and to hold your heart in mine. I love you, and you are my husband for all eternity. May we continue making memories together as husband and wife.
Do you, Basil Mint, take Skull to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Do you, Skull, take Basil Mint to be your lawfully wedded wife? Stop the wedding! Skull, wait. I love you.
My good gracious, it's that little Gloss I used to know.
I have thought about you for so long. I fell for the straw, as you know, but I can only love you, and I still love you. Please, do not marry this prick. Marry me.
Skull, will you explain what's going on? Is this the glass you've mentioned?
It is, but not to worry.
Okay, buddy, you gotta choose. Which lady are you in love with?
What? Why is that even a question? It's a no-brainer. Glass, I'm flattered. But Basil Mint has always been wholeheartedly loyal to me. She's brave and strong. No Glass will ever best that.
Oh, Skull, do you really mean this?
As a matter of fact, I do.
I now pronounce you Skull and Chapstick. You may kiss. You'll pay for this, you all will.
Oh, Skull, isn't the sky so beautiful tonight? It is like it is meant to be.
Not as beautiful as you, my love.
I know dumps are supposed to be ugly, but there's a beautiful sunset.
It's the most beautiful sunset I've seen in my life.
Wow! Look at that sunset over there.
That's a nice sunset.
Look, Jacob, a sunset.
A sunset? Why, I have not seen a sunset since that fateful day when I cast away my mortality.
Do you know what this means, Jacob? The gods have finally forgiven you. Their union is a sign of that.
Oh, Antonio, how joyous I am! I'm free, finally free. And free to be here ever.